Hello. Looks like I'm crooked. Still crooked. Hi. Welcome everyone. Trying to get myself pulled up on my laptop. Shut my volume off. Hello. Welcome everyone. Hi Evelyn from PA. I'm in Ohio. We're not too far away. Hi Brenda. Hope everyone's having a good evening tonight. Hi Lisette. Welcome girl. Okay, you guys, I know a lot of people are on Stephanie, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. If you're new here, my name's Christina, and you're watching me at the Rust Covered Cottage. And tonight we are going to make the faux mini apple pies. And this is what it's going to look like. So this is what we're going. Hi Sarah, how are you? Hi Tracy. So this is what tonight's project is. Doesn't that look real? I think that is amazing. Like, it literally looks real. I showed my husband, and hi Tracy. He's like, now I want apple pie. And I'm like, well, this is the only apple pie you're getting, because I'm not making one. Okay, so what we use is the yellow car sponge from the Dollar Tree. And I also got these at the Dollar Tree. They're just the little casserole dishes. And they also have the loaf pans there. They have like fall sayings on them, and that's what I did this bread with, is one of those too. So that's what we're gonna do tonight. I know a lot of people don't like the fake bakes. I was never really a fan. And thanks Stephanie. Hi Debbie. Hi Brittany. I was never really a fan. But when I saw Tracy Campbell doing it at My Sweet Home Living, like, it literally is gorgeous. Welcome. Who's here? Who's here? Oh, Evelyn. Yes, Evelyn. Welcome. Hi, Mindy. We're going to make the fake apple pie tonight, Mindy. And anybody just jumping on. I got these little dishes at the Dollar Tree. They're in the fall stuff. And we're going to use a yellow car sponge, which is also from Dollar Tree, and then some muslin. Okay, Sarah, that's fine. Hi, Sam. It's football night, huh? I'm not really into the football thing. I know my husband is. Yes, it is the car sponge. And I already had one partially used, but apparently I didn't bring it out here. I left it set on a counter in the kitchen, probably. And you can really use any color paint, because you kind of want to make it look like it's like a caramel apple filling, you know what I mean? How it's kind of like a brownish. When I did mine last night, I used the Waverly hazelnut. Good evening, Mary. How are you? Good evening, Terry. Welcome. Hi, Sam. But I'm getting low on that because that sponge kind of takes up a lot. So I'm going to mix some of this. I have, it's called gold, but it's not really gold. And I have some light mocha from Apple Barrel. So I'll mix that in with the hazelnut. And Janie's here. Hi, Janie. Oh, good. Good, good, good. Okay, guys, all you do is you're going to cut this in strips. It's very easy to cut. You're just going to give the illusion of diced apples. How you would cut it, if you know, how you would cut your apples if you were making an apple pie. Hi, Sherry. How are you? I'm glad you hopped on. We're going to make a faux mini apple pie tonight. Right now, I'm just cutting up a sponge from the Dollar Tree to make it look like diced apples. And then we'll paint that. This is honestly a very easy craft. I was surprised. Is Debbie on? Did I say hi to you, Debbie? Hi, Debbie. Welcome anybody that's new. My name is Christina, and you are watching me at the Rust Covered Cottage. I figured there wouldn't be a whole lot on because they do. Wait till they're painted, you'll see it. Because Stephanie is still on and no one's going to want to leave her. Got to see the teapot, but I said I was going on at 8 and I didn't want anybody waiting. You can just cut these whatever size you want. There's like no magic recipe. They're very staticky. Very staticky. Like they stick to you. Wait till you see me trying to stick them in the container. Yeah, a lot of people are doing the pies. Hi, Tina Marie. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. We're making the faux apple pie tonight for those of you just coming on. So it's going to look like this. A lattice apple pie. And I'm using one of these containers from the Dollar Tree. It's like ceramic, porcelain, whatever you want to call it. And they have fall sayings in there, and a car sponge from the automotive department at Dollar Tree. And then we'll use some coffee stained muslin or tea stained or plain, whatever your liking is. Mine is coffee stained, but I'm still going to brush it with the grunge goodness from Tracy Campbell. It's My Sweet Home Living. Hi, Miss Rose. Hi, Julie. Thanks, you guys, for watching. We're gonna do the apple pie tonight. And you guys, I really, like, when I first did this, I tried sticking these in here to see about how many I was gonna need. But then, I mean, it was okay, but I could have used a little bit more because when you glue them in, I have a feeling one of these sponges is gonna bounce into my coffee. They sit flatter. There's more that'll fit into a container opposed to just tossing them in like that. So I think I have enough now. You can make it as full or as not full as you'd like. There's no rules. You are the complete boss of this situation. Okay, so let's start painting, because that really takes the longest, is trying to get that dried enough to, yes, the grunge mix is amazing. I just love her. She's amazing. Saw Lisa make hers using the sponge. Lisa from Silver Farmhouse? Yes, Julie. Yes. Listen, Stephanie, that faux bread, I made 5 loaves and I still have some left in the can. I wrapped saran wrap around the nozzle because I didn't have any more containers for it. So hopefully, like, it's still more than halfway full. So I thought the breads turned out really cute too. Look how real. This one I added, where's the one I added oatmeal to? Oh, this one I added oatmeal to. Look how cute that looks. And then I brushed the coffee grunge mix on it. And these are just the mini loaf pans from the Dollar Tree. So yeah, I did a whole bunch of her things the other day. I did these Frappuccino bottles. And I did the grunge mix with the Mod Podge over top and the vintage labels. I purchased those from Etsy. I had already had these, and then I saw her video. So don't throw those Starbucks bottles away. Oh, good, Tracy. They're so fun. I thought about getting some big pans at the Dollar Tree today, but I didn't. I just ran in to get these dishes. And then, did you guys see how she did those little glass jars from the Wee yogurt? Oh, thanks. So I did 4 of these because I had 4 empty yogurt jars and I had labels, so I just printed those up. It was kind of like a Tracy Campbell kind of day. I was doing all the things that she did. I don't normally do those kind of things, but I thought it was really cute. And I'm going to take them to my booth and sell them. No, what I did was, and listen, when you're spraying the foam into the pans, literally only go halfway, like just under halfway. And then once, I let mine set a complete day, and then you're gonna have to go in, they're not gonna be perfectly shaped. Thank you, Sherry. So you can, I used my X-Acto, or my razor knife, and I cut some of the like globs off that didn't look even like it was bread raising. And then you also have to sand it because you'll see, like holding it in the light, there's like a shiny film over it. That's like a waterproofing thing. So you gotta, I just took my little mini gator and I sanded that off until it was flat looking. And then I put Mod Podge on it, and then I sprinkled oatmeal on it. And then I got smart and I went out in the garage and I got my spray Mod Podge and I sprayed that on it because it doesn't take that long to dry at all. And then I sprinkled a little bit more and then I sprayed it again. And then once that was completely dry, I took the grunge mix from my Sweet Home Living and I brushed it on there lightly. She's very talented. I just love her, and she's such a sweet soul. So yeah, the bread is fun, and like you can put anything on it. Anything. You could even, like, if you wanted to, I don't know, anything, you could even like drizzle some type of, like, to make it look like a white frosting, or like a, you know how the cinnamon frosting or whatever. You could get all kinds of creative with that. So okay, so what we're gonna do is I'm just going to mix some of these colors of paint. You're nice, huh? You're just going for like what your apple pie mixture looks like when you're making a real apple pie. But keep in mind, don't be too crazy about it because you really can't see it a whole lot. I mean, you can tell it's in there, but you don't run out and buy anything special. If you have any kind of, like, you know, this light tannish color, there's like a light mocha, I have khaki. I mean, use what you have, or if you have brown, mix it with something. You don't have to go buy anything special for this. So I have this paint. It's called Gold. It's by I don't know, a brand that, there was a big pack on Amazon that I had gotten, and it was like $6.99 for like 12 of them or something. So I'm going to use that just to make my paint, to have more of it, because I'm running low on that hazelnut and I didn't have time to run into Walmart and buy any more. So we're going to make this work. I'm going to throw in some light mocha by Apple Barrel. We're going to add some hazelnut. I do want to save a little bit of this in case I want to paint something. That's one of my favorite colors. I definitely have to get more. Anything to make it look kind of like brown sugar and cinnamon in there. You know what I mean? We could even add a little bit of the burnt umber. Just a little, because we don't want to make it dark. Just get creative with your paint. That's all. Just so it mimics what the inside of an apple pie looks like, because that's the goal here. See, it's just kind of like, I don't know if the light does it justice, but add a little bit more because it does take quite a bit of paint. I mean, it's a sponge, right? So of course it does. What's the matter with the foam? The trick to keep the foam good is to put goof off. Wait a minute. Goof off in the straw after you unhook it. Oh, I don't even know what goof off is. I've never heard of that. Thank you for the tip. Now tell me what goof off is. Is it kind of like Goo Gone? I'm amazed how creatives come up with so many awesome ideas. I know, Sherry. Isn't it amazing? Okay, we're going to start painting our sponges, guys. And I literally just put them all in here. Kind of like when you're battering something, you know, like you're putting it in your breadcrumbs or your flour. Mix it all around. Now I don't want it to be excessive amounts, so I'm just trying to cover the yellow. That's all I'm trying to do. Cover the yellow sponge. Yes, like a caramel color. Oh, okay. I'll have to look for that. Hi, Terry. I'm glad you caught me too. And then I'm just gonna move these over to a paper plate. And that's all we're doing, ladies, is we're painting this sponge to make it look like diced apples and some cinnamon goodness. I suppose, you know what? I suppose you could even add cinnamon to the paint, but I still don't think it would be a strong enough odor that it would be noticeable because of the actual paint smell. But I mean, you could do anything you want, right? To anybody that's new to my page or to me, my name is Christina. This is the Rust Covered Cottage. And tonight we are making faux apple pie. A little prim fake bake. Okay, see, that used all that paint. There's still some bare spots, but that's okay. Just looks like we used Granny Smith apples. What time is dessert, right? It looks amazing. I was so pleased with how it turned out because, like I said, I had never, ever tried anything like this before. I was never interested in it. Now, I suppose if it was for my home, I wouldn't want 6 loaves of bread sitting around and 2 apple pies, or now 4 apple pies. But like I said, I'm just going to take them and sell them at my booth. So it's a win-win. You know what, Terry? I do them all. But I mean, you could do whatever you wanted. I hadn't even considered that, so. Listen, you guys, I'm just making another concoction. I guess once you see the way that they go in there, I mean, that's a good idea, but I mean, yeah, I guess that would work. honestly. This looks like peanut butter. Peanut butter with some, what's that hazelnut spread? Do you have to paint them? Oh, I already read that. Hi, Trace. I haven't seen you for a while, my friend. How are you? I think I'll put less in. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to be smart and get out a glove. Making you hungry, right? We're just kind of going to dabble, man. How's that? Because as you're gluing them in, if there's a side that's showing, you just glue that to the bottom, or, you know, to the sponge that's sitting underneath of it. It's not like they have to be completely saturated, so. Because honestly, it does take up quite a bit of paint. I should have done these before and had them set into dry, but I kind of felt like you guys wanted to see the whole process. You know what would happen if you sprayed them with Mod Podge, and then maybe they wouldn't soak up as much. I considered that last night after I did it. Hi, Kim. How are you? And then, you know what, with all that extra that's on the plate, I'm just going to run some more sponges around on it. Because that would work too, and actually it is working. Yeah, they're similar to hers. Yeah, I've seen a bunch of creators do it, like the pumpkins and the apples, and I watched her the other day. In fact, I think mine mostly are like hers. Come to think of it, now that I stop to think. I can't remember exactly, because like I said, I've watched many people do them. I love Mother of Time. Is it Mother Time? She makes some pretty things. Yes, they are like hers because she's the one that put the Apple tag on. Huh, Trace? Yes, like painting beads. So yeah, Trace, you're absolutely right. It was Mother Time. Because she cut the muslin and stamped on apple, which I did that too. I couldn't remember who I saw do that. Hi Sharon, how are you? I'm glad you made it. Yeah, everybody does make it. Mother Time, yes. Yeah. I want to know what kind of stamp she has. And I noticed like on TikTok and everything, everybody asked her, but she never replies. Or I didn't see any replies. Okay, they're all done, ladies. Let's get to drying these puppies. And honestly, when you look at that, doesn't it just look like diced apples? It's amazing to me. I'm going to spread them out on the plate, and then we're going to hit them with the heat tool. Michael's, I'll link them. Oh my gosh, Tracy, thank you. That would be amazing. Okay, so for those of you just joining, we are making a faux apple pie. We're using these little glass fall containers from the Dollar Tree. And what you saw me just painting was a car sponge from Dollar Tree that you can get in the automotive section. And then I just cut that up into cubes and dipped it in the paint. And it doesn't matter what paint you use. Just make it look like your apples look inside your pie. Get creative. You don't have to run out and buy anything. Want to see me make the pumpkin pie? I thought about that, but listen. Like I said, I don't typically do these fake bake things, but these ones I just thought were so pretty. Hi, Sue. How are you? I know, Sharon. You don't even have to love apple pie. It's pretty, right? And it's really, it is so easy. Like last night I came out in the craft room and I just put my book on or watch videos and I just craft. It's nice and quiet, relaxing. Hey, Miss Brenda girl, how are ya? Now these don't they will get a little crunchy, crispy on the outside, but then when you go to touch them, you break through that, then they're still wet. I mean, it's a sponge. So, just gonna sit here. I know, Debbie, I wanna eat too. And just keep drying them. You guys, this is so easy. So easy. And then you just take your, I have coffee stained muslin. I try to keep some all the time. And then for the lattice portions, you just cut them into thin strips. You need a total of 6 per pie. And then for the crust that goes around the outside, cut it, rip it a little bit wider. And I don't know, I just ripped it. I didn't measure. But, I mean, you'll see. And then you just glue that on and give it that crust effect. It's very cool. Hi, Blue Canyon Creations. Can you tell me your name, please? I got my coffee and your fork, right? Who's bringing the ice cream? Hi, Christy. Welcome to everybody who just got on. Sorry if I missed ya. Yeah, I'm not familiar with your name, Blue Canyon Creations, so you can let me know, please. Chrissy, are you going live? Oh, okay. Okay, Chandra. I didn't know that you were the same person. Christy, are you going live tonight or are you done for the day? Ladies, we're just drying the apples. Drying the apples. Good thing this blower doesn't or this heat tool doesn't actually blow forcefully, because these things would be flying everywhere. And you guys can even, if you wanted to rust these up, make them look chipped or old or whatever, just do whatever you want to do. I kind of just like the way they look like this. So I'm not doing anything with these. Oh, honey, you don't have to change for me. Do what you got to do. It's 8:30 now, isn't it? I mean, if you want to wait, that's fine, but you don't have to wait for me. If you check, Michael's has a 40% off coupon for the next 3 days, so you can get them now. Oh, did you link it? The dish, Regina, this is from Dollar Tree. And it's up with their fall things. They have these in the mini loaf pans. Hi, Charlene. Oh, I'm sure we are. Yeah, the dash. Oh, wait. Christy, you're an hour behind me. I'll be done before then. But thank you. I appreciate you considering me. Because right now it's only 8:30 here, so it's 7:30 for you, correct? Yes, Sherry. You're welcome, Regina. And you see how they get darker as it dries. I don't know if you can tell, but they just look all cinnamony. And I don't know if everybody saw, but I used Waverly hazelnut, and I was getting low on that, so I threw in some light mocha from Apple Barrel. I threw in some khaki from Apple Barrel, and then I also threw in some of this. It's called Gold. I got this from Amazon. So I just mixed it all together, and I also put in some burnt umber from Apple Barrel. You just want to get that inside of an apple pie look. What? Steph thought we had a 30-minute intermission. I was going live at 8 o'clock. I think Stephanie was confused with the time zone too, because she never does a live in less than an hour. And like at 7, or it was 7:03, I heard her say, "Oh, it's 7:03, we got plenty of time." And I said, "No, I'm an hour ahead of you." So I just, instead of waiting, I just came on. It's okay. Yeah, she was on her time. That's okay. Yes. Right, Debbie. I get it. We should be good enough soon to just go ahead and glue. Let me flip my apples. Ooh, those are all wet on the bottom. I don't want to put them in there too wet. We'll dry them for a little bit longer, okay guys? So I went and I checked on my booth today. I know the people that follow me have followed me from the beginning. They know I just got a booth. And I go to, like, twice a week I run out there, sometimes 3 times a week, just to see if things need stocked or whatever, see how the sales are going. And I was literally so shocked when I walked up there. I called my husband almost crying. I sold so much stuff. So much stuff. He's like, "Don't cry." And I'm like, "I'm not." I was so happy. So now, like anything that I make, that actually I didn't even decorate my house for fall. Like everything I make, I'm taking out there. Thanks, Sherry. Thank you, Sue. Thanks, Christy. When I was leaving, because I wanted to pay my booth rent, she told me that everybody just loves my booth, and she said, "Make sure you keep it stocked." And I said, "Oh, that's why I came out today, because I have a whole bunch more to bring out, and I didn't know if there was room." Thank you, Stephanie. I appreciate that. Thanks, Debbie. Thank you, Laura. You guys are so sweet. But yeah, like I literally, and you can tell everybody was looking at stuff because like the doilies were all moved and things were missing, and oh, I was just overwhelmed. Like I just stood there. First thing I did was FaceTime Sam. I'm like, "Look," and I turned the phone around. He's like, "Oh my gosh." I know, Mindy. I said, if it just pays for itself, the booth rent and my crafting supplies, I'll be happy. Do I want to make money? Absolutely. But I'll be content if it pays for itself. Hi, Kathy. Thanks for sprinkling. Oh, Brenda, I was very surprised. Thank you, Tracy. Because I just don't know. I don't know, you know, I don't know. I just didn't know what the market was going to be like out there. Who was going to like. Oh, geez. Thanks, Lori. I have a lot more to take out, so I just don't know when I should start, because people are just now putting their fall decorations out, you know, starting to. I want to hop into Christmas, but I still have a lot of fall supplies and people are buying the fall stuff, so I'm like, should I just try to use up what I have and sell it as long as it'll sell? Oh, thank you, Rose. Hi, Carol. You've been making apple pies too, Carol? Is this how you make them, with the car sponge? We're getting close, ladies. They don't have to be completely dry. I just don't want them to be sopping wet. Where did that go? Oh, thank you, Janie. I appreciate that so much. I'm so happy. So happy. It's like I hardly remember driving home. It was like I was just floating through the air. Then I stopped at Big Lots because I wanted to see, you know how, I don't know if you guys have Big Lots around you, but sometimes they'll have like big containers of cinnamon, and I wanted to see if they had like the instant coffee, like in an off-brand, that would be a better deal than the Dollar Tree, because that's normally where I get it. And I went in there and I hit the clearance section, so I got some cute things and some cute napkins. They didn't have coffee or cinnamon, but that's okay. They put Christmas in your booth in mid-October. Okay, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Oh, good, Carol. Oh, I'm excited for Christmas because my taste is just completely, I was into the farmhouse-ish, nothing dirty. And now it's like, oh no, that's too clean. Where's the paint? Where's the stain? Where's the grunge mix? So I'm kind of excited. I've got lots of things pinned on Pinterest. Been looking at TikToks. Christmas is the best time to decorate, though. What'd you say, Trace? You should do good. A lot of people are pulling away from farmhouse and going rustic. Yep. They are vintage, yes. Shanna, on my sponge, it's just, you want to make it look like the inside of an apple pie, like the cinnamony color. So what I did was Hazelnut by Waverly, and I was getting low on that. So I just mixed a bunch of stuff, like Khaki by Apple Barrel Light Mocha. I had this gold color that I don't use, so I threw that in there. I threw in some burnt umber. I mean, anything you want. Because you don't really, let me grab this. You don't really see it too much. I mean, you can tell something's in there, but you don't. Cash shavers for $3.50. We don't have any cash shavers around here. I haven't quite got there yet with the grunge, but I do like it. Oh, Sherry, that's right. You're shabby chic, huh? I love that too. Jennifer from Home Sweet Create makes some beautiful things. Like, it's not stuff that I would have in my home, but I absolutely love it. I enjoy watching her. Trace, you're hardcore prim. There's no denying that. Okay, so then, oh, I should have turned my hot glue gun on. See? I'm gabbing too much with y'all. Well, we can make sure we have my strips cut out. So I'm using, ladies, coffee stained muslin, and I'm just gonna get out a new piece. Hold on one second. I'm gonna move my stuff around here. And when I say that I didn't like measure how long, this was a fat quarter, so literally all I did was take it long ways, and for the lattice top, I cut it thinner kind of notched it like that. And you can get 3 out of each one of these long strips. So this is going to be for one of the pies, because we need 6 per pie. Okay, so there's the lettuce. And then for the crust, I really don't know. I think it was just a little over 1, because I think this is left over from 1. So we have 1, so say that's for 1 pie, and I'll cut out another one. I'll cut out another 1, and we'll go from there. Do you guys coffee stain or tea stain your own fabric? Hi from Texas. Margie, I know where you're from. I remember you. Hi, Gina. Okay, so here we go. This is gonna be our lattice and our crust. We'll leave those there in case we need a little bit more. Let's get rid of our paint stuff. Let's get this party started. Drink the coffee. Tea stained. Okay, Lori, when you coffee stain yours, do you, I know that Tracy does hers, she said with just instant coffee grounds and water. I do it with like real strong brewed coffee, and I let it soak. And then I put it in hot water with some vinegar, and then I rinse it after it's been in there for a while. But a lot of people bake. Does anybody bake it? Dollar Tree, Joe, they have these out for fall. I did look to see if they had any of the aluminum ones, but they didn't. But they had a ton of these, and they're nice. They're that Royal Norfolk that they carry like their dishes. But I'm afraid to bake. Okay, good. And I didn't know why people bake it. Is it supposed, they say it's supposed to set it in? I ain't got time for that. Debbie, I think she does too, because I think I heard her say that on a live once, that she baked it. I don't bake mine. I do not. I put it in the dryer, and maybe that's the difference, because the heat from the dryer would set it. Instant coffee and cinnamon. Mini. Oh, for tiered trays? Is that what you mean, Joe? Oh, you don't rinse yours. See, there's so many different ways to doing it. Are you guys, are tiered trays still a thing? Do you guys still like the tiered trays? Oh, okay. Thanks, Lori. Okay, Terry, good. I know, see, mine's gas too, Brenda. And I know me. No one's gonna tell me any different. I would forget and our house would be on fire. Okay. But anyway, I was thinking of maybe doing some tiered tray pieces. I know that they were huge for a long time. I don't know if people are still into that, because I figured I could take it to the booth and sell it. Okay, good. Because I have a ton of those rolling pins. Now that I can cut wood, I can cut the cutting boards instead of having to pay for them. I mean, there's so many things, so many cute little things you can make for the tiered trays, and I didn't know. I have jars of candy corn on my tiered tray, colors for the holiday. Okay, good. I didn't know if people still had them. I really did not know. Because like the people that I watch, they don't make anything, you know, I've never seen Stephanie or Sarah. I don't even know that, I haven't seen anybody doing anything with tiered tray stuff. Okay, you guys, you're just gonna lay this in the bottom. It doesn't matter how. We're just laying it in there on top of the glue. Doesn't have to be tight fitting. We're just making a layer and gluing it in. I have so many things that I could do for like the tiered trays. So that opens up a whole new thing for me. Every time I go to look for something in my one container, I see all these darn rolling pins. You know how you stain them, you paint them, you put words on them, or you put scrapbook paper on them. There's so many different things. Yes, Peach is a sponge. It's a yellow car sponge from the Dollar Tree that I like diced up to look like apples. And then we rolled them around in paint just to kind of mimic the way the inside of an apple pie looks. That's all. And then I put glue on the bottom and I'm putting it in there. Now I'm gluing each piece individual instead of squirting or, you know, putting all over the top of the other sponges. We're gonna have plenty tonight. And this is, I mean, it's just like a real pie. You can make it as full as you want. I like mine, you know, a little full. I like it to be raised once the, you know, the faux crust goes over it. I want it to be raised slightly. But that's just my preference. You guys do what you like if you want to make these, which I recommend you do because they're just the cutest little things. Okay, let's start on this one just to make sure. Sue. Well, I don't know. Everybody that I saw did, so that's what I'm doing. And I don't know, it just kind of makes sense. You know, they're all glued in. Don't ever have to worry about it if the glue on the lattice lets loose. So all I did was cut up one of those yellow sponges from the Dollar Tree. And I diced it up to make it look like apples. And then we rolled it in paint. And you can use any color paint concoction that you want. Last night I used the hazelnut by Waverly because I liked the color of it. Tonight I was running out of that, so I just mixed a bunch of light, like beige and some burnt umber. I just mixed it to get enough, and then I put it in on a plate and just rolled it around until they're covered. You know what I saw with it? I did see Mother Time do, she used little things like this from, I think it was Home Goods, and she put polyfill in here. Like she put the glue down, put the polyfill in, and then she used the coffee stain muslin and put over top of it, so it was kind of, you know, mounded up a little bit. And then she had some blueberries from a blueberry pick that she put in the center, and then she put the crust around just like we're gonna do with this one. It was very cute. You're welcome, Sue. Trace Neal, yes, what? The blueberry pie? Okay. Sorry, I don't know what you're talking about because I was off talking about something else. These were from Dollar Tree, Sue, and they're the ones that are fall, like they have grateful, they have sayings on the inside, so they're with the fall stuff. They have those and the loaf pans, which is what I did 2 of these faux breads in. I did rest this up to make it look all, you know, like everybody's loaf pans look. Okay, we're gonna have plenty. Oh, thank you, Sue. Yeah, it's fun. I love doing the edging on it. Honestly, if you sell, like if you're a crafter and you go to if you have a booth or if you go to shows. I mean, it takes a little bit of time, but like if you're doing it and you set up an assembly line, it doesn't cost a whole lot to make. And I'm sure you could find these, any kind of little dishes, or even the throwaway aluminum pans where you can get them in bulk where it would be cheaper. It would be a very good thing to sell. People like mini and people like cute. And anything mini is cute. Oh yes, the blueberry one. I watched her months ago, the first time I ever found her. And then I kind of forgot about her again. And then I was on Pinterest. Now I saw Tracy do what'd she do? The pumpkin pie, I think? Like the big one? Or did she do an apple pie too? I don't remember. So like from what I remember from different people doing it, I just kind of did it this way. See, I like mine to be built up. But if I was running low on apples, then I wouldn't fret if it wasn't going to be nice and full. Because not everybody makes nice full pies. I'm an overstuffer. I'm always an overstuffer. Yes, see, now I can do the rolling pins. I love the rolling pins and the mini bread boards and just so many cute things for the tiered trays. I mean, I still have mine out. I'm going to keep a loaf of bread for mine. But I didn't know if they were still like a hit. DT sells the aluminum round. I checked at mine tonight. They didn't, but that doesn't mean they don't ever. They might have just been gone. I can never even find the cookie trays at mine. So yeah, like if you're a vendor, this would, I think for this season, it would, I think for any season, because you can change your pies. Wouldn't a cute little lemon meringue pie be adorable? Okay, I think we're done with the stuffing. So I have a few left, but I don't want to put too much on there. Just put those on the floor. So this is what it looks like. And I did put my heat tool over it because I didn't want, you know how the light catches the glue strings? I didn't want everybody, when they see in it, to see the glue strings, because you know how, I don't know, that's a pet peeve of mine. I hate glue strings. Drives me nuts. So this takes them all away. Okay, onward to the pie. Just gonna wipe off some of the paint that's on there. Or I mean to the crust, I'm sorry. We are doing the pie. Okay. Cherry pie, absolutely. Yeah, Stephanie, we already figured that out. Ding-a-ling. Ding-a-ling-ling. It's all good. Okay, so 2 of these. You just want to make sure real quick, because you're going to cut off. It just needs to go around the perimeter. So like on the end pieces, I only need it to be about that long. Because who wants to waste fabric, right? Because the little pieces that are left from the strips, you can use for a bow or something. Remember, thinner for the lattice, thicker for the crust. I'm sure we all know how to do the lattice part. Just lay it on there because you're going to just lift and glue. I left too much hangover. I don't want to waste that much fabric. That keeps falling out, so that piece doesn't want to be in there. And then we'll do 3 across. It's going to go over top and underneath. What did I do here? That's not right. Over. This goes under. This goes over. This is some stringy fabric. Yes, it's tea-stained muslin, or coffee-stained muslin. That's all it is. And then we're going to brush some of the grunge mix on it to make it, to give it that look. You know, the look. Okay, so we're going to cut this and then we're going to glue. And I'm not worried about getting each and every string because that doesn't bother me. But if it bothers you, then get your strings off and then you just lift and put a, you know, a little bead of glue. Careful you don't burn yourself. Thank you for sprinkling. Oh, I remember looming the pot holders. I had one. I remember getting it for Christmas. I loved them. You talk about one of those toy things? And you made them for your aunt and your mom and your grandma. Good night, Miss Sue. Me too, Regina. I loved doing that. Yes, they were, Lori. Everybody got a pot holder. That is so funny. And what was the other big thing back in the day was the latch hook. Remember making like the rugs? You're still using yours. Okay, that's not gonna work. I cut that too short, or I didn't pull it over enough, and that's not gonna, I'm not gonna be happy with that. So let's scoot this over. But you guys don't want me getting up in the middle of the night coming out here and re-gluing it. Because that's what'll happen, trust me. Be like, I can't sleep, I gotta fix that piece of fabric. Is Oklahoma the same time as you, Stephanie? spirograph. Yes, Pam. Oh, the spirograph, I forgot about that. Okay, now you just trim your crust, and then we're gonna go around it. Well, let's do the other one with the lattice first. So it looks like that. The spirograph. I completely forgot about that. How funny. Okay, so we have that one. We have this one. So there's our 3 for that way. See, some people might not like it that full. I like it that full. I'm always extra. Extra, extra. All right. Okay, now we just gotta glue it. Get everything in place. Make sure it's not too short because you'll have to reattach it like I did. All crafters are extra, like seriously. Hi Shannon, how are you? Thanks Pam. Yes, Debbie, the apples cooked down in the oven. See, I knew you guys would understand me. I knew it. Just knew you guys had my back. And I had bought diamond dust, just a small container of it. I don't remember why. I think it was because of Tracy Campbell. I think it was on her faux bread. She suggested maybe doing that to make it look like sugar. So, you know, the ease of Amazon, I just got on and I ordered like a small container of it. And that's what we're gonna put on top to make it look like it's sugar. Not a whole lot, just enough to give it a little bit of, what's the word? What's the word? You guys know what I mean. Okay, let's cut that. So excited, you guys. I go I go Thursday to get my shots in my hands. So I'll be back to normal soon. Cannot wait. Dusting of sugar. That works, Lori. Perfect. Yes, Tracy. Wait, Kathy. It's one of these yellow ones that you get in the automotive department section of the Dollar Tree. And I just cut it to make it look like diced apples. And then we put them in paint. And then we dried them. And then we glued them into this little container I got from the Dollar Tree. It's in the fall section. The inside has a fall saying on it, but the outside is plain, so I just left it plain. And then the crust is just coffee stained muslin. Okay, here's the fun part. We get to do the crust going around the outside. I feel like Stephanie should break out into song. Around the outside. Okay, I didn't cut enough. I don't know what I was thinking. But let's cut another strip. Some stringy muslin. Right, Gina? It just popped right in my head as soon as I said that. Around the outside. Well, thanks, Steph. It wasn't my idea. I just liked it, and I'm recreating. Some things are just better left. I mean, I didn't feel like I wanted to do the pumpkin like I had seen. I've seen that so many times. Okay, guys, so I'm just making like a short bead of hot glue. I'm going about 3 inches, and I'm just gonna lay that down. And then, I just burnt my finger. You're just gonna fold and press so that the glue catches. I wish that I could do it so you could see it. Let me try. So we're just putting the bead of glue, we're pressing, and then we're lifting and folding. Just like you would do the pinch if you were making a real one. And if you don't like the way it looks, lift it up and do it the way you want it to look. This one's gonna drive me crazy right here. That's where I burnt myself. It's all right. Looks great. Have a good night. Thanks, Christy. Thanks for jumping on. It's the second time. I'm gonna have a blister on my index finger. And here goes Mr. Ted. He's gonna start yelling at his grandma. Hold on, buddy. And I literally let him out right before I started. Hold on, baby. Couple minutes. Are you gonna howl for your grandma? I messed this up, guys. Hold on one second. Let me get this fixed. Let me glue this down. Now let's glue this. Boy, when I did it last night, I did it perfect. But now that I got all of you watching me, the pressure's on. We got her. Hold on, buddy. Third time. Sorry guys if I'm missing what you're saying, but I'm trying not to have too many blisters on my fingers here. Hands like that, and then we're just going to use this short little piece over here because that's all the more that I'm going to need, I think. Teddy bear, 1 minute, buddy. He must have to go. He's like talking. He's singing me a song. They're like kids. They know when you're doing something. They know it. He means business. He's like, if you don't let me out right now, you're going to have a mess to clean up. No, he doesn't ever ever go on the floor. Thank goodness. But he's seriously carrying a tune in there. He's like, woo, 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 woo. Okay, I'm going to pull all the strings off, but there you go. And you guys know I have to let my boy out. I'm so sorry. I don't want him to be miserable. I'll be right back. I don't have to go far. Come on, buddy. Let's go outside. Come on. Oh, you don't want outside. Oh, okay. Come on. Gotta go potty. Okay, we'll see how long that lasts. I'll come around this side and we'll start on the other one. I literally try to let him out before I go live so that that doesn't happen, but you know how it goes. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's keep this moving along. Let's try not to burn myself this time. Concentrating, guys. I'm concentrating. Stephanie, how did your teapot turn out? I didn't get to see the end. I'm gonna have to go back and watch and see what it looks like. Hi, Brianna. Oh, good. I almost have my glue gun or tool dripping in my coffee. That would have been a mess, huh? Hi, Brianna. How was work, honey? Almost done, ladies. Sarah's got me on silent. She said she was watching the game. Hi, Angela. How are you? Well, I made it out with only 5 burns. Okay, so then this is when I'm going to cut some of these strings off here because they're a bit excessive. Cute. I just think these are so cute. Hi, Angie. Welcome. I believe you're new to the page. My name's Christina. And I welcome you. And that is my dog, Teddy. I need to let him in. I'll be right back, guys. Come on, sweet boy. Come on. Okay, go in the house. Grandma got your treat. Come on. He's like, nope, I'm not going in the house. Come on, Teddy. Come on, baby. Good boy. He's like, nope, I'm going to stay right here with you. I'm not going in the house, Gram. All right, I'm back. All right. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I make this ahead and I keep it in the fridge, just like Tracy does. And then when you get it out, it's gonna be all goopy and thick on the bottom. I just take the lid off and put it in the microwave for 30 seconds. And then it's all good. And I'm going to use, I hate deciding which brush to use. I'm just gonna use a brush and we're going to brush it on. And then we'll just dry that slightly. And we'll spray it. I don't have the spray Mod Podge in here, but the clear matte Rust-Oleum, anything to get it wet to adhere, the glitter will work, and then I'll spray that back over top. And literally this is just like brushing butter on something that you're baking, because it dries real nice. It gives it nice color. It looks like crust. It's literally amazing. It might even be, no. This stuff gets kind of, I had an Amber Alert. I don't know if I froze or what. Missing child in Akron, Ohio. Oh, thanks, Pam. That's very kind of you. I know, Debbie. Aren't they cute? Debbie, did you get your Happy Meal from me, girl? For the drawing for my 2,000 followers? I think you should have gotten it. Yep, alert. Yeah, it was an alert. We're good now. Guys, before too long, we'll be doing another giveaway because I'm moving right along. I'm so grateful for everyone. So grateful. Okay, let's dry these a little bit. And like by tomorrow, after this like completely dries, you'll see how light it does actually get. I know you're probably looking at this thinking, whoa, sister, but that does lighten up as it dries. I know, Kathy, like I can't wait to go click on it and see what's going on. Yeah, Stephanie, it makes it, but not only that, it smells amazing. It smells amazing. I just love that stuff. And with the heat blowing on it, it smells so good. I know, Pam. I just think what that poor child is going through, what their family's going through, like I can't even think about that kind of stuff. It hurts my heart. I don't like sad things. I just wish everything was good. Thank you, Wendy. It's not my idea. I'm just recreating. But it is brilliant. Literally, it's brilliant. How you can take things and make it look like real food. Like the bread gets me. Like, look at that. There's some oatmeal on there, some spray insulation, and it looks like a real loaf of bread. I just, people are so creative. So creative. You want smell-o-vision? Oh, hazelnut. Like hazelnut flavoring? I love the smell of hazelnut. My husband doesn't like it. He said it's too strong. He can taste it. I know he's not a fan of a candle whenever he wakes up to make his coffee and the candle gets blown out. Oh, exactly. I love the smell of cinnamon. Cinnamon everything. And they really do look so much better the next day when they're all complete. I'm just in awe. I think it's so beautiful. Oh, okay. I'll have to look for that, Trace. I don't think I'm going to make the bread live, Sue. But you know what? I can tell you what to do right now. It's so simple. I just don't need... Like, I made 5 of those loaves of bread, Sue. I got this can from Walmart because this is what Tracy used on my Sweet Home Living. And it was like under $5. I think it was 3 and some change. And I still have over half full. I don't need all these loaves of bread around. I thought about, because I did get some of those cupcake trays from the Dollar Tree, I thought about making like little corn muffins or some kind of little muffins to take to the booth to sell. What is the recipe for the top that I put on it, Debbie? That is, do you follow my Sweet Home Living, Tracy Campbell? This is her grunge mix. She has it pinned at the top of her page. I can't remember what it's in. Hold on, I can look. Let me look. Because she has it pinned right at the top of her page. I just made it a while back, and there's so many different recipes that I don't remember what hers was. My Sweet Home Living. Hold on, let me tell you real quick. Okay, coffee grunge mix. It's a cup of hot water, a half a cup of instant coffee, 2 tablespoons of vanilla, and 2 tablespoons of ground cinnamon. If you go to her Facebook page, she has it pinned along with a couple other things like her faux pantry tarts. And then I just put it in a small mason jar with a lid and keep it in the fridge. I don't know if you were on a little earlier when I said when you pull it out of the fridge, the bottom's going to be all thick. I take the lid off and stick it in the microwave for like 30 seconds and then shake it all up and you're good. That's what Tracy does, so that's what I do. I mean, she knows. She works with this stuff daily. Okay, we're not going to have time to completely dry it because that's an overnight process. Where is my paint? So we're just going to take some Rust-Oleum Clear Matte. I just need something on there to make the diamond dust stick. I put it in a spice shaker that I had. What did you make your top of your crust with? That is with coffee stained muslin that I just tore in strips. Yep, just tore it in strips and weaved it together and hot glued it around the edges. Okay, so we're going to move my little bit of coffee so it doesn't taste like paint. Guys, remember when I first started doing my lives, I wouldn't spray this in here? Oh, my husband doesn't like the smell. He's at work. And you know what I was just thinking? I'm not going to do any more of this because that matte spray paint takes away the shine because it's matte. So the spray Mod Podge is what I used last night. But look, it just gives it that little bit of, I don't even know if you can see it, but you can see it on this one. Looks like sugar. Looks like sugar. Sugar. And that's pretty much it, ladies. and then decorate it the way you want. I'm just gonna tie a fabric bow. I have this laying here, so we're gonna do another red one. We're gonna get a cinnamon stick. I just like the look of the cinnamon stick. You don't have to do that. And I am going to do, my dog's asking for it, I'm telling you. Like literally, he's gonna get it. No, he's not. I don't hurt my dog. Okay, I'm gonna get apple out. Hopefully the letters are on top. And we're gonna stamp apple on it because it's cute. But you can decorate it the way that you want. That's the P. That's the E. There's the A. I need the L. Where's the L? Can you guys hear him in there yelling at me? Okay, we're gonna do that real quick. And this, you know, you do whatever you want. But I like the look of the stamped fabric. Is she live now? Okay, I'm almost done. I'm gonna hop over and see her too. Almost done. Okay, so that's just all we did there. Gonna make a bow. Oops, we're gonna attempt to make, Hims is mad at me, but I literally just let him out, Angela. I don't know if you were on then or not. He's just mad at me because I'm not in the house with him. And I would gladly let him sit out here with me. Like there's chairs, comfy, soft chairs, but no. He wants me in there with him so he can be laying on my lap. He's a spoiled brat. These ones are from Hobby Lobby. Let me think before I say that. Yes, they are from Hobby Lobby, but I don't know the name of the font. But they only had like 3 different kinds there, so you shouldn't have any trouble finding it. They're just, I threw the packaging away, but they're all just cute little lowercase. I got the lowercase, and then I had some ones I got from Dollar General, the uppercase ones. And then I just got some from Hobby Lobby that kids play that Sarah from Booksy and Buttons had used. Because I liked those. I got the upper and the lower. And I just glue that all together. Hey buddy, I'm almost done. Don't glue your finger to it. And then just glue your cinnamon stick on. Easy peasy. You got some on Amazon? Do you like them, Kathy? The spray is Rust-Oleum Matte. I use it as a sealer for a lot of my projects. But honestly, I like the way the spray Mod Podge works, because it's not going to dull the shine from the diamond dust. And the spray matte kind of does. I mean, you can still say it's there. It doesn't matter. It's okay. So this is it, ladies. Voila. A freshly baked apple pie. Isn't that fun? Are you guys going to make some? I think it's so fun. So fun. Like so fun. I love them. Love them, love them. Good, good, good. Yes, it's my favorite sealer too. I use it all the time. Okay guys, I appreciate you all joining me. I know we're probably all gonna jump over and see Christy at the Dashing Willow. If you don't follow her, you should follow her. She's amazing. Stephanie just found her from the Vintage Pebble, and I don't know how I've been on Facebook all this time and I've never seen her page. If you like primitive, you'll like Christy at the Dashing Willow. She's live now, so hop on over to her page and see what she's creating tonight. Thank you all so much for joining me and supporting me and for being my friend. I appreciate it. If you're new here, thank you. You're welcome, Brenda. Of course, I'm going to share. You're very welcome, you guys. You guys all have a great evening. Bye.